And welcome to boogerbod workout number 5. Today we're going to work on strong back and strong abs, and also flexibility in all the places you need it through your back, and combating all those problems you get as a bodyboarder, paddling all day and putting your back into hyperextension. So you want to take a towel and you want to roll it up. So fold it in half, get another towel, fold it in half, and just putting it on top, getting the two together and just rolling them up. So what we're creating here is a bolster. We're going to use this to do some extension through the upper part of our spine. Again, you can use a foam roller, really great for this purpose, but if you're on the road and you don't have it, this is just as good. So you want to find a wall, sitting with your butt as close as you can to the wall, legs nice and straight. Grabbing your bolster, you want to put this under your middle back. So coming up, arranging it in your middle back. Once you're in position, reaching back, stretching, stretching, stretching. We want to open up that upper thoracic. You're always getting rounded here from inverts, all your aerials, a lot of tension put through here. Once you've gone as far as you can, breathe in and out, working it a little bit further and a little bit further. You want to stay here for 2 minutes, even up to 3 minutes, and every time just breathe out. Reach with the arms, stretch, trying to get those hands to the ground, keeping those elbows nice and straight, opening up the chest. The next in our stretching series is we're going to open up the internal rotators of the shoulder. All this from paddling. We're going to take some stress off that upper part of your spine again. So you're going to get on your Swiss ball. You're going to lie back, getting it in the middle of your back, head back, hands back, and just letting the arms relax. We're going to use gravity to do this. Breathing in, out, letting those arms go. Again, you want to stay here for 2 to 3 minutes. So we're using time to really make this stretch effective. Really opening through your hands, through your forearms, all these muscles so worked and tight from riding all the time. Open out that whole kinetic chain. Now we're going to basically work through your glutes. So we're going to bring one foot up here, one hand through here, other hand, and pulling through. Let your head relax down. Again, we're going to hold this for up to a minute. So we're stretching out the glutes. The glutes have really worked in bodyboarding. All your extension through all your spins, all your back flips, these muscles are always getting really tight. By loosening up the glutes, we can flatten the lower spine and take a lot of tension out of these muscles. After a minute, you're just going to come down and identical on the opposite side. Reach through, pulling knee to chest, relaxing the body, relaxing the head, shoulders back and down. You will find sometimes that one side is a little bit tighter than the other, so just really working hard through that tighter side for a minute. Again, you can hold the stretch longer than a minute. There's nothing to stop you doing this. Now we're going to work through the big, deep rotator muscles of your hip and your lower back. You're going to lie down. You're going to take your left leg straight, right arm out to the ground, reaching over with the left side, right shoulder, push it hard into the ground, and stretching through those hips and lower back. You can rock the movement, light rocking just to release those joints, or you can sustain the pressure and hold. These muscles so used in all your rotation work, nearly every component of your bodyboarding, these muscles are worked and they really need to be stretched to keep your back healthy. After a minute to 2 minutes, same thing, right leg straight, left leg out. Keep that left shoulder down and stretching over. Again, you will find that one side will normally be tighter than the other. This has a lot to do with which way you ride predominantly, be it left or right. So really work that tighter side. Again, you can rock it or just hold. Now we're moving into the strength portion of the training. So this is the strength circuit, which you will repeat 3 times after you've completed the 5 exercises. The first exercise, we're going to work a prone hold with some rotation through your abdominals, through your obliques. We're going to work on keeping the lower back nice and flat. So what we're going to do is get the ball, come forwards, take that ball back. Once you've got the ball back, down onto the forearms. So mimicking that position you have when you're bodyboarding, that tension through your shoulders. Once you're in position, make sure the back is not rounded like this, nice and flat. Once we're in position, rotating side to side. You want to aim for 15 to 20 slow and controlled repetitions each side. Really great for your scooping, controlling your torso while you're in the air. You can even add into the singles, reaching to the side with no rotation component. Or back to rotation. Really working on keeping that lower back nice and flat. Next we're going to work on extension through your lower back and your upper back. So really important in bodyboarding. Nearly all of your bodyboarding is extension, or you're boosting, or you're scooping. So we really need to keep these muscles enduring and strong. So coming down on the ball, getting the legs nice and far apart. Relax your body down. Hands on the lower back. Lifting the upper back, lifting the lower back. Down slow. And up. Try to keep the chin tucked, so we're trying to avoid taking the head into hyperextension. Keep it in. You can add a rotational component into this once you feel confident. So coming down, lift, looking over your shoulder, down, opposite side. Really important in bodyboarding, as most of your rotation will also have an extension component. Aiming for 20 to 30 repetitions, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Next we're going to do a Swiss ball jackknife, so really good for working the hip flexors and abdominals and stopping the back from going into hyperextension under load. So we're going to come onto the ball, again, hands down, moving that ball back, getting it nice and tight under the feet. Once you're under the feet, getting a nice stable platform with the hands. Knees come into the chest and back. Stop the back from going rounded. Keep it nice and flat. Keeping those arms nice and strong. Working the stabilizers of the shoulder. Aiming for 20 to 30 repetitions. Slower is better. You can do less than 20. Just make sure they're good, controlled repetitions. Now we're going to work the hamstrings, glutes and the lower lumbar muscles. Really important in your bodyboarding with your spins, your inverts, your back flips. That extension through your spine, through this part of your spine, is really what gives you the pop when you do airs. So we're going to come down. Going to get a nice stable platform with the hands. Once we've got that platform, we're going to lift the feet up. We're going to hold, just the horizontal, maybe slightly above. Down, tap the ground. back up, hold, nice and controlled, and down. We want to go for control. 20 to 30 repetitions, but control is everything. We're now going to work through rotation through the upper thoracic spine, mid-thoracic spine. This is really important with your bodyboarding. You always get very locked through this area, so any movement you can get into here will make you feel so much better in your riding. Hands going across. You want to breathe out, twist as far as you can with the head and shoulders. Once you can't twist any further, breathe in, out, taking it to the middle, and again, far as you can, breathe in, out. We want to really work on keeping the chest up. So try to avoid rounding, really lift as far as you can, keep that lift. And again, other side. We want to aim for 15 repetitions each side. Now we're going to work on stretches for after you've been bodyboarding. So really important with your bodyboarding after you've been surfing is to really work on flattening that lower back. That lower back's been an extension for a lot of the surf. So any pulling in of the chest like this is going to give you a lot of relief. You can let the head relax. Again, holding this for up to 1 to 2 minutes. 2 minutes being better. Really nice stretch. You may feel a lot of tension in here after a long surf, but it will be gone after 2 minutes. Just really letting all that tension come out. So we're now going to work on extension through the upper spine after you've been surfing and stretching out those hamstrings, stretching out those calves that have all been in flexion and extension. So what we're going to do is basically feet shoulder width apart, legs shoulder width apart. We want to really push the butt back, straightening the elbows. Once you feel comfortable in this position, spreading the hands, really lifting the chest towards the ground, keeping the head neutral, really stretching through those calves and those hamstrings. You may hear some cracking and popping through the upper part of your spine, just getting that movement back in there after it's been tight from surfing. And again, holding 2 to 3 minutes at the beach. So there you have it. You can do this workout 2 to 3 days a week. If you're having back pain at the moment, this is a great workout to get stuck into. Being religious with your stretches after you've been riding, and doing your stretches before you've been riding, and also doing this lower back and core workout 3 times a week will go a long way to keeping you pain-free in your surfing, keeping you ripping, and keeping you surfing as long as you can.